want some beef because I've got this situation and I want to sell it before it goes bad. And he was going all the time for a couple of days, calling everybody he knew to see if someone would come and buy this beef from him because of what it was going to cost him for this one animal not to go in. So when Jesus is talking about this parable to them, he's asking them, which of you, when this happens to you, would not do this? And the answer would be simply, none of us. We would all go and we would all go and do this, which was the point that Jesus was making with them. And so as he's sharing with them there, and he asks them that question, and as he's bringing them that point, he says this, that they go and search and find it, and when he has found it, he lays it on his shoulders, rejoicing. Now, the laying it on his shoulders, rejoicing, is probably this. If that sheep was out and it was... Because when we know what's right, and we know how good it is when we do right, and yet we get so dumb sometimes to just continue to do things that we know we're not supposed to do. And the wrong things. And even though we know better, we just continue to do it. And so he's saying that they found this lamb, this sheep, and he takes it and he puts it on his shoulders, most likely wore out. Maybe it's just because he's celebrating with it and rejoicing with it and dancing back with it. But he comes back, and then it has this part here. He says, when he brings it to his home. Now notice this. He didn't go back to where the other sheep were. He took it back to his home first. Back there, they come back around. They're back together again. And he says, I say to you likewise, there were sinners. Now, remember, these other 99 are still out there in the area, whatever the case may be, where he took them on. But when he's using this phrase, and he's talking about, and it takes them back to home. Parable, we understand Jesus for us has a point he's trying here. Okay? The earth would there be, of all the people groups, of all the people that have put up on this earth, who is there I would not love, and I would not care for, and I would not sit near? That's out of relationship. Whether they say God or what the case may be, that God loves his son, that of the world that he loves, and so God those who have accepted his son Jesus, because that's the whole purpose and the reason of relationship and have eternal life.